Hey guys, I'm HOJ, and welcome to another premiere draft for Secrets of Strixhaven. So let's go ahead and jump in, and let's see what we got. Oh, hope everybody's had a nice morning so far. Yeah, I'm just loving the set so much. Just had a chance to do a fun Witherbloom deck the other night, and yeah, had a nice finish. Was really happy with it. So let's see what we get today. All right, we have Geometer's Arthropod for the rare, which I think is okay. But the card I'm really excited about here is Snarl Song. This is a north of 60% win rate on 17 lands, and this is one of the best pieces you're looking for in the 5-color deck. Other cards in the deck, or other cards in this pack, we have Sanar, Unfinished Genius, which is nice in the Prismari deck. And beyond that, we've got like a Barrage Barrage, a Last Gasp, and like a Glyph Mage. Probably Last Gasp would be like the next pick otherwise. But yeah, it's not close. I think it's Snarl Song here by a country mile. So we'll see if this deck can come together. All right, now we open... See, we've got a End of the Hunt, Stand Up for Yourself, both really nice removal pieces. Another Sanar, and then we have Wander Off, Pursue the Past, Bogwater Lumeray. So this person took the rare, so I think it's kind of hard to like read what exact signs we're looking for here. I think I'm just going to take the End the Hunt. This is just really, really good removal. Very cheap. I think it's between that and maybe Stand Up for Yourself. We could maybe like speculate on, you know, if we want to be in one of these two schools. But I think it's going to be End of the Hunt for me. And this will still be good in the 5-color deck. All right, now we have the rare still here, which is Joint Researchers, which is okay. What else have we got? We've got a Lorecaster if we want to go 5-color. We have like a Paradox Gardens, which is also quite good for that direction. Hop to It is like a nice aggressive card. Scorn Mage would be really good in like the Silver Quill deck. I want to see if this dream can happen with Snarl Song, so I think I'm going to try to go big. And, you know, I think the land is probably better than the Lorecaster here. It's close. We'll probably get another chance to pick up a Lorecaster, but I think maybe the Gardens is probably the next pick here. Embrace the Paradox is also quite good. All right, and then here we have a Soaring Stone Glider, and there's a Visionary Dance. Impractical Joke is probably going to be the card for us. Otherwise, we've got Pestbrood Sloth. Very, very solid green card. Just a decent body that replaces itself. Yeah, I could see the Sloth here. Visionary Dance would be nice for like the end game. Also, we've got a Wander Off. So I think I'm just going to take the cheap removal here. This is really nice removal. And then just kind of see where it goes. Maybe we just want the Sloth. I mean, the Sloth is so good. I don't know. This is close. Okay, Potioner's Trove. This is a really good sign that the 5-color deck might be open. So happy to pick this up. Without the Potioner's Trove, there's like Render Speechless, which is nice, and Silver Quill. Homesickness is like a nice kind of end game for the Prismari deck. Tome Blast is really good in early cheap removal. But I think it's going to be Trove here. Next, we have Environmental Scientist. This is like 62% win rate in your opener on 17 lands, I believe. So let's do that. And then we've got like a land. Archaic Agony is also quite good. But I'm just going to take the Scientist here. Okay, Unstable Mockery looks great. I don't think it's really close after that. So yeah. Or Unsubtle Mockery. And then here, happy to pick up like a Heated Argument. It's quite nice. Otherwise, Embrace the Paradox is also quite good. But I'll take the... Do we want to ramp more? Maybe we want the Paradox. Yeah, I could see taking the Paradox here, I guess. Okay, Barrage. Decent removal, but it does require a creature, which we may not have much of. So I think I'm just going to take another Gardens here. I guess if we end up in something like Quandrix, maybe it'd be better to have the Barrage. But I think I'm going to spec on the land. And then there's a Pursue the Past, Goblin Glasswright, and a Fields of Strife. So this could be a nice land if we're going to go 5-color. Follow the Lumerays is also fine. I think I'm just going to pick up the land here, though. There's another Embrace. Here I'll take the Lorecaster. Recasting Snarl Song is pretty fun. And Visionary Dance came back, a very good sign. I guess we'll just take the 2/2 here. Probably not playing either one of these. So yeah, deck is looking good so far. We opened a Dina's Guidance, which is normally like pretty mediocre, unless you have like a very powerful thing to go and get. We kind of don't right now. So after that, I'm looking at maybe like Cuboid Colony. Not a very exciting pack. There's like Send in the Pest. But like for what we're looking to do, yeah, I'll probably just take the Colony here. I guess we could take like Banishing Betrayal also, but I'm not super high on that card. All right, next we're looking at, ooh, there's a Molten Note, which is quite nice removal. There's also Grapple with Death. And then there's Colossus, which is nice as well, and Archaic, I think, which is also great in this deck. Sleight of Hand, and another Gardens here. So lots of different stuff. The Composer is great. I think we probably just want more removal here. Molten Note is quite good. It does have Flashback. It is somewhat far from kind of like the regular Teamer base. But I think it is better than Grapple with Death. This might be easier to cast. I mean, the Flashback is pretty sweet, I will say. Oh, you know what? Wow. We just ran out of time there, so that was not great. I think we ended up with an Elite Interceptor. Okay, so here let's just take the easy Abrade. Wow, that's unfortunate. We've also got like Heated Argument, Rapturous Moment if we want to go that direction, but I think I just want the Abrade here. Studious First-Year is excellent, helps us fix our mana. Otherwise, we'll like probably wander off after that, or the land. All right, let's see. Now I want probably Ajani's Response. It's also a Newt, which is nice. Spectacle Summit would be good. I think maybe just a little bit more removal feels good. Let's see. Here we have probably just Seize the Spoils. Actually, we have an Archaic's Agony. We could go that direction. It'd either be that, maybe like, I suppose like a Mascot, or Seize the Spoils here. Group Project is fine also, but we're not going to have that many creatures, I don't think. Now we could take like our Pursue the Past. This is just sort of nice card draw. It's a little far from sort of the green base, but it is a nice value card. Other than that, we have, I suppose, like the Wrangler's okay, but it's not amazing. Spell Pierce maybe. I think I'm just going to take Pursue the Past here. Another Potioner's Trove. Super happy to see that. And I guess we could use Dina's Guidance to go find the Sloth. It's not that exciting, but I think it's a little better than just like a random 2/2. Could take the bounce. I guess if we find like a really good creature, this could be good. All right, probably not playing the Virtuoso or the Muse's Encouragement. Man, Interceptor, that was an awkward, just running out of time. That was too bad. Wow, Molten Note came back. Sure, we'll take it. Glass Rate's also nice to kind of ramp us a little bit, but I think this is nice removal. We are definitely going to want to try to get as much fixing as possible here, though. With all this, like, we're red-white, pretty far outside of like the green base. I don't think we're interested in Pull from the Grave. Probably just Channeler here. The Glyph Mage is fine, but Channeler kind of ramps us a little bit, which is nice. And yeah, I'll take another Channeler. Guess the creature here, I mean, Pull from the Grave again, we're not going to have that many creatures. Hope to not have to play this. Ooh, Mascot I would play, though. Alright, our rare is Fix What's Broken, which is kind of meh, I think. For us, Sanar is very good. Helps kind of ramp us a little bit and provides a nice body. We also have the Summit, which would be good. And then Tome Blast is nice early removal, so we could take that as well. I think Sanar is pretty good, though. It just gives us a nice kind of little wall and helps us fix. Ooh, Wisdom of Ages is fantastic. It's going to be a little interesting to cast, but I think it's very, very good. Otherwise, there's an Abrade. Man, Wisdom of Ages is sweet. We have a decent amount. Maybe we're supposed to just take the Studious First-Year, though. I don't know. Or the Abrade, just kind of for utility. Like, Wisdom of Ages is sweet if we can get it going. I think I'm just going to take the First-Year just to make sure my mana is kind of okay and ramping. Here we have probably an Archaic. I guess we could take another Lorecaster. Or the Gardens. Have 2 Gardens already. Not sure if we want a third one. Yeah, I mean, I guess Archaic would be pretty good here. I don't know if it's like that or Lorecaster. Okay, we could pick up an Omens. That'd be kind of fun. Otherwise, we could get like the black-white land. Fractal Tender is also quite good, especially in this deck specifically. There's also an Ajani's Response. I think I'm just going to take the Response, actually, just to be a little bit. Maybe Omens is better here. Man, this is actually kind of tough. I guess let's grab the Omens. It can be pretty strong. Another Potioner's Trove looks great. Ooh, or a Sky Coach. Sky Coach is fantastic. This one's, I think we just want the Trove, though, honestly. It's so good for what we're trying to do. Grapple with Death, pick up the removal here. Yeah, nothing else is really... I suppose we could go Paint Mage, but I think we just want the removal. Brush Off looks good here. Yep. And we'll happily pick up the land. I guess we could go Wilt in the Heat would be the other option. But we don't have any blue-red land yet, so I think maybe the land is probably what we need. Yeah, Strifeknight is fine. Could pick up another Mascot. We've got a decent top end, though, so maybe I'll just grab the Strifeknight here. There's another Topiary's or Visionary's Dance, another Wilt in the Heat. How are we doing on removal? We've got a couple different pieces. Could also grab the Field of Strife. Yeah, I think we have enough cards. Let's just fix our land a little bit. Yeah. And do we want a mascot? Mascot is okay. I think I just want the land. Rubble Rouser does ramp us, technically. Although maybe just the mascot there. Okay, so let's see what we've got for a deck here. See if this is a train wreck or if this is actually doing something. I guess, excuse me. I guess an Elite Interceptor is always good just because you can also just like draw a card off it. So maybe that's our 23rd card. Potential cuts here. Do we need both channelers? We've got Dance, Snarl Song, Omens, Agony, Paradox. Yeah, I mean the channeler is fine. We've got 8 potential cuts. Excuse me, guys. All right, I don't think Dina's Guidance really does anything for us. Rubble Rouser, we're not really interested in getting things out of our graveyard too much, so I can probably cut that. Strifeknight is kind of nice because it does have haste, can help us sort of find what we're looking for. Might cut this mascot. I think we have some nice top end, potentially without it. And then, how good is Cuboid Colony in this deck? It's probably not that amazing. I think it's fine. I guess, I mean, it does grow quite a bit, but that's not how we're sort of looking to end games that much, necessarily. So I guess for now, let's cut the Interceptor, maybe the Cuboid Colony. Pursue the Past is nice. It does kind of get us to what we need. Gains us a little bit of life on the way. All right, so we're down to 43 cards. How's our land looking? We've got 17. Do we want to go 18? We might be okay with 17. We'll have sort of like base green with Studious First-Year. I think Sanar is still nice. It helps us create treasure, which is great. Maybe cut like a channeler potentially. What else do we want to cut here? I suppose we could cut Embrace the... I mean, this is a nice value card. Does also ramp us a little bit, so I like it. I think I like our top end. And then we'll try to fix the mana after that. So this is getting tough here. Down to 42. I think we probably want all of our removal. So we've got Mental Note, Abrade, and the Hunt. Grapple with Death, Unsubtle Mockery, and then we have Brush Off, which feels good in this kind of deck. Ajani's Response, Agony. I think the Sloth is nice. It is kind of right in the middle, but it's, I think it's decent. So I could see maybe cutting the Strifeknight. Does help us find other stuff, but it is not actual removal in itself. So maybe we cut the Strifeknight. And then maybe one of these top end, like potentially the Paradox I could see. It is a nice value card. So I think it's like maybe Paradox or Pursue the Past. Pursue the Past is nice, but it's a little far from our mana base, so maybe we cut that. Yeah, something like this. I think this looks decent. Now let's fix the land. All right, so let's take a look at our land. We are going to be probably, yeah, like base green, and then our secondary color is probably something like red, just for the removal. I suppose we have like the channeler. Do we want channeler over like another top end card? I guess if we were like red, maybe we cut the channeler and play like the Strifeknight instead. The channeler is nice because it does ramp us, but hitting it on 2 might be a little hard. Strifeknight just feels a little more useful. So okay. All right, so we've got 3, 5. We only have 5 green sources. That seems wrong. Okay, we probably only need 1 swamp. We've got the Forum, and so I think we can probably get away with 1 swamp and 1 plains. All right, let's see where that leads us. So this is 7 green and 4, 5 blue and 6 red. I think we want 8 green, so I think we can probably cut a mountain and go up a forest here. Since we have double Studious First-Year and Environmental Scientist, I think we just really want to hit green. We also have Potioner's Trove to fix stuff, so I could even see going down to like 1 mountain. Maybe 1 mountain is too low. Here we have 5 red sources, I guess technically 8 with the Trove, and then 11 once we count these green searchers. Yeah, we just really want to hit green on 1. I think we actually maybe just play it safe and go like 9 green sources, just to really make sure we get there, because we've got the Troves, so I think that'll help out. Yeah, deck looks fun. All right, opening hand is kind of a mess. We've got a bunch of colors. We have Studious First-Year that we can't cast, but yeah, I think this is great. Get the gardens going. Can get some of these tap land in. All right, and I suppose let's get maybe the Forum next. We'll just be getting all the tap land into play. Hopefully they don't kill the First-Year. If they have like Tome Blast, it's awkward. Ooh, Archaic's Agony feels pretty good. What do we want to find? Do we have any double color spells? I guess we have Brush Off. I think that might be the only double color spell in the whole deck. So do we have... Yeah, I guess we grab an island. Okay, they're beating in for 5. So now we could just Archaic Omens and just get their hand. That sounds pretty sweet. If we play the Plains, I think we have 5 colors. See, red, blue, black, white, yep. Yeah, okay, I think I'm kind of sold on Omens now. Get him out! We can save this to chump. I suppose if they have something bigger, we could like hold it back. Do you want to get in for 1 or just chump maybe the 3/3? Guess we can fall to 10 here. We're still in a lot of trouble. Okay, so now can Agony on the Strifeknight. Could also like response plus grapple, but I mean, that seems a little bit excessive. Okay, red, white, green, blue, black. If they have a counter, it's pretty rough. Ooh. I guess we have until our next turn to play these. Virtuoso's pretty sweet, but so is Snarl Song. Alright, green, white, blue, red, black, and another green. Nice little refill there. We can embrace the paradox here and still have mana up. That feels pretty good. I guess we can attack first in case they've got nonsense. Let's see, we've got 7. We have Abrade. We have Abrade up here. I think we just push. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna do it, really. Man, getting their whole hand, whew, felt spicy. All right, opening hand looks sweet. We've got a bunch of different colors of mana. We've got a Scientist. Get a tap land in. We've got our 1 mid-range card with this Sloth. Let's see, what do we want? We probably want blue, because we need double blue, and we've got red over here, so I think that works. I suppose we could get white just so we have like some decent coverage in case we draw like Ajani's Response. Is that the only white card? Might just be Response. And Molten Note. Okay, I guess we'll grab white. Play another Forum and get in. Ooh, Inkform Inkwrite is really nasty. Yeah, this is gonna be a fight. So we could Molten Note, get rid of the Inkwright, and that feels pretty good. Suppose we could also get rid of the mascot. Inkwright is the big threat, though. So we only need 2 mana to kill it. Oh, we can untap our spells? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we untapped the land. Yeah, that's fine. We are going to take a little bit of pain here, but I think hopefully we survive. We just want to get this thing out of there. So we're taking like 5 in the air this turn. And then I think, oh, I'm 100% blocking here, I think, probably. Because they can get this thing in the air. I think we just want to give ourselves time. So if we chump here, take a little bit of damage, then we can go like Arcane Omens, and that feels pretty good. We just want to buy time. Okay, Debater is good. And we can get them for their whole hand. We can, however, they've got a lot of guys coming in, but we can gain a bunch of life. So we're going to take 4, 8, 9, drop to 7, plus whatever they draw. And then we can play this, go back to 12. Yeah. I think maybe we go for it. I don't know if this is right. I mean, getting their hand feels really good. I think now is the time. So. Wow. Okay, so group project and dig site inventory. So we drop to 7. Go back up to 12. They can hit us again for 5 in the air. Drop back to 7, get the Sloth going. Yeah, it'll be close. Oh, they didn't attack because they want to make a token. That makes sense. But that gives us another creature we can block. All right. Let's see. Blue, green, black, white, red. Go up to 13. We can block these 2. So we might take like 5 in the air. Hopefully we stabilize. Nice. Okay, that was great. So now we can go land plus Trove and be ready for Molten Note next turn. Could also hold it with Strifeknight. Let's see, let's Trove first. And then I think just play the Sloth. Let's see, 3, 7, 8. I think we hold the swamp just in case we want to like pitch it with the Strifeknight for some reason. We can still like next turn go Note because we'll have 8 mana. Maybe we just get in one of our 5/5s here. Wow. Got there. Whew. Okay. That was kind of close. Man, Snarl Song is such a good card. Card is just ridiculous. Yeah, and Arcane Omens, like, wow. I don't think I'd want more than one in a deck, but one feels pretty great. Just like Mind Twist your opponent. This hand is not that great. We're going first. We've got a bunch of our late game and not a lot of ramp. I think we can do better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's keep this Snarl Song, the 3 land and the Scientist. And I guess do we want to get the Agony or keep the End the Hunt? End the Hunt might be nice in case they're beating down. Yeah, I think I'll probably do it that way. All right, let's go and find maybe red. We have black. We have a decent number of red spells, so yeah, let's get red. Ooh, Trove is fantastic here. All right, let's attack first. Potentially one turn away from getting their hand. Ooh, didn't quite get there. That's all right. Can still Studious First-Year though. Now, let's see, what do we want? We've got white. Maybe a blue here would be good. Yeah. Osteomancer is good. All right, let's get their hand. Black, blue, red, white, green. And we could even gain a little bit of life. So what can they get back? They can get back, ooh, they've got the Osteomancer chain. That's kind of cool. Keep the Osteomancers rolling. It's a little bit slow, but it does work. All right, I think we just try to trade here. See if they've got a trick. All right, now we can just go for Snarl Song. Let them do their Osteomancer stuff. Let's see if it's going to tap right. I think it will. Silver Quill is quite good. We have enough to kill both of them. So I guess just End the Hunt plus Molten Note seems to get there. Cool. Now we can just Ajani's response and end the game, and that'll work. Man, yeah, Arcane Omens. Whew, what a beating. They had a sweet deck, though. I mean, they, like, the chaining of the Osteomancer, I do think is a nice strategy. It's a little slow, but it is, I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. All right, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Let's see if we can keep going here. I do love this deck for sure. Also, if you haven't tried 5-color or Converge for this draft, I highly recommend that you guys try it. It's so much fun. This hand looks sweet. We've got 3 colors. We have Scientist to go find another one. We've got our Snarl Song. Yeah, happy to keep. Okay, let's go pick up red. Gonna have our Charging Strifeknight on time. Ooh, and there's a Potioner's Trove. Man, it's funny, we can kind of beat down here, but I think I just want to go Trove. Yeah, so let's do that. Take even a single turn off of this Snarl Song seems super sweet. And there's our blue source. Yeah, this is just coming together. So we could filter, let's see, we've got 5, I guess we have 7 mana with what we've got in hand, so let's just push. I kind of like our hand. Man, mono red looks like they're missing their white source. Well, I'm happy they used that on the Strifeknight instead of our Snarl Song. So, okay, now we've got all 5 colors of the rainbow. Let's see. Should tap right, I think, but just to be safe. All right, white, green, red, blue, black. There we go. Then we can go for our Transcendent Archaic. All right, yep. Okay. Good game. Man, I didn't even have time to say good game. Whew. Okay, so we reset in gold because I think the season just ended. So I think we were like Platinum 2 or whatever. But now we are back in gold 4, I want to say. So we're continuing on. Oh, this deck is sweet. you guys have to try it. If you haven't, you really owe it to yourself to try drafting Converge. I think, though, in all seriousness, like, the Potioner's Troves are like the piece that like hold it together. So you want like as many of those as you can pick up. So I don't know if you go like mana fixing over. You probably go mana fixing and then like removal after that, because there's so much you can use all 5 colors. You definitely want to like prioritize super bombs like Snarl Song, and hopefully you can pick up a couple like dances. But yeah. Hand looks good. We've got sort of 4 colors. I think, well, 3 colors. But we've got Sloth to kind of hold it together. I hope this hand isn't too slow. I guess we'll find out. But I think let's give it a go. Okay, Studious First-Year really makes this hand get going. So now we can go find our blue source. Okay. They have learned the Studious First-Year. Would you like to trade? Probably not, yeah. Then I guess the question is, so they're probably doing what we're doing, yeah. Just a matter of like who goes off first. All right, Fields of Strife is nice as well. Do we want to try to just go for our Sloth turn? Let's see, they have 5 mana, so they could hit us with like the big discard, so maybe we're supposed to hold up Brush Off here. This is like a decent body, but I don't know that we need it just right now. Although we're more likely going to want to have this on like their 6 mana turn. Well, I guess it just depends on like if they have the Arcane Omens. But then like we don't really get a chance to play our Sloth. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Alright, so let's play... I think we'll just kind of slow roll the Sloth here. And just hold up Brush Off in case we need it. Right now they could hit us for like a discard 4 if they happen to have Arcane Omens. Fractal Tender is also quite good. Okay, now we've got 2 untapped land. We could play our Sloth, but then we'd be shields down for Snarl Song. And I feel like that's probably wrong. We might get overwhelmed here, but like this way next turn we can hold up Brush Off and also play Sloth. We could Grapple with Death to deal with this Tender, but then we don't get a chance to, like, their Snarl Song goes off. Do we just lose if they Snarl Song? It's pretty good for them. I mean, but like our 6/6 could theoretically block one of them. And this Tender can really get out of control too. Huh. I guess we could have played Grapple with Death this turn if we played an untapped land. Now I think we just hold. Quick Study is fine. We could counter that, but I think we want to hang on to it for a big spell. Okay, there's our dance. Alright, so now I think we just play the let's see, if we Grapple with Death, we don't have enough to also hold up Brush Off. So I think we just run out the Sloth, making sure to not tap our blue source. Have this hold down the fort, and then see if they've got like a big spell here for us. Slumbering Trudge is a good one. I think we want to hang on to Dance. Dance seems pretty good right now. But yeah, maybe we were just supposed to go for it and like kill their Fractal Tender, although the 6/6 is going to be an issue. So we could tap out for Archaic. I think they're probably also holding up Brush Off from what it looks like to me. This does give them a window to play their own Snarl Song, which is really awkward. We could try to wait another turn and just like grapple with Death their 6/6. Like Archaic is pretty sweet, but they've got a big board. The Fractal Tender is gonna potentially just really get out of hand. I guess we just don't have a good answer for their 6/6. So maybe we just hold up one more turn and grapple with Death the 6/6. This isn't necessarily great, but okay, they get increment. We do get to counter that. Do they have the Brush Off to beat my Brush Off? Okay. They do get to push for 5, though. So hopefully that was their only big spell. Oh man, Flow State is really good. Again, I think we want to hold Dance because I think it's just better to play as the 3/3s. They do have a nice deck. Yeah, and their Fractal Tender is really just going to work. Okay, Mental Note, or Molten Note is good. Let's go for our Transcendent. Okay, I think this gets, let's just be careful here. Red, blue, green, black, white. And then, yeah, we can probably pitch one of these lands. I don't think it really matters. I guess let's leave the untapped land just in case we need it. We already have a Fields of Strife, so I think we can maybe cut that one. I guess we already have a couple tap lands here. Alright, so we can lose probably both of these and be okay. I don't know if we have any more like draw discards, so maybe we just run out the forest just to get as much mana as possible. I guess if they hit us with a like discard 5, maybe we hold the forest just in case. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hang on to it just for now, in case they do have like Archaic Omens or whatever, Arcane Omens. This would be a pretty nasty hit. They've got something. Not sure what exactly. But yeah, that Fractal Tender has done a lot of work for them so far. And this is really the deck to see it shine. I mean, it's just all crazy big spells. Oh yeah, that's... Whew, it's nasty. Okay, we can abrade it now. I guess if like they had Arcane Omens there, they probably would have just done it. So I think we play out the forest. Just get access to all of our land. And we can probably just end the hunt here. And I think we maybe just want to dance this turn. I guess, yeah, because we can't counter their Agony. Deals X. Then they can play a bunch of extra cards. That's pretty nice. Like, we could kill multiple 3/3s if they try to, like, block. But they probably just, like, throw everything in front of it, I'm guessing. I suppose we could blow them out if they don't. Having the 6/6 there is kind of nice, though. I think I'm just going to dance. Let's see. If we got... Oh, we don't have enough mana. All right, I guess let's try combat here. We've still got our 4/4 back. So we'll see how they block. Okay. Now we can just abrade one of these. Get a free kill. And I guess we'll just hang on to everything else here. So again, if they have Omens, we're in trouble. But haven't seen it yet. Some kind of board wipe. Alright, I think I'm just going to block with Sloth and sort of see what's up. They could have the Infusion play. I suppose we have like Mockery in case they pull that. And we do have the 1 ward, so we can block here and then just see what they do. I think I want to keep my Archaic out of Agony range. Can they target face? No. Okay. That's fine. Could use a little bit of life gain anyways. Oh man, they got the Grapple with Death. It's nasty. Yep, nothing we can do about that. I'm not too worried about them deck thinning. They're down. I think they have a couple fewer cards in library. So I think I'm just going to shoot their token here. Potioners, Trove. This could be nice to gain some life. How much mana do we have? We have 8 mana, so we could play it and then go down to 5, have 6. We can Lorecaster. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it on top. Could also just dance here. I think dance is pretty good. Unfortunately, we can't dance and also Trove. What would we want to get back here with Zealous Lorecaster? Maybe a removal spell? I think we might be able to do a little better. I guess we could get the brush off back. I think let's just dance first. Actually, I guess we'll attack first. Then we can use Lorecaster to get the dance back. So they've got Eternal Students. Oh, Vicious Rivalry. Okay, I didn't see that. I thought that was Grapple with Death. Okay, that's a little awkward. Can Molten Note the student? Maybe we just Lorecaster and trade with it, though. Yeah, now we've got 6. Let's just Lorecaster and get our dance back. I think that's probably our best one. So we still have Molten Note in case they play something nasty. Yeah, I think I'm okay with trading here. We are getting a little bit low. So they're down to 12 cards. We've got 17. Ooh, Emil is really good. Alright, so I think we want a Molten Note Emil for sure. He could be making... he can make 8/8s. God, that's hilarious. Okay, so we Molten Note for 1, I guess. Do we still have enough to dance? We do not. But we can embrace the paradox. So let's do that. Ooh. Snarl Song. Seems great. Guess we could play Student. Student blocks the first year. Do we want to mill ourselves anymore is the real question. So we're down to 13, they're at 10. Yeah, I guess we can. We could gain 2 life here or play the 2/2. It's pretty close. I think let's play the 2/2 just because it can block the first year. Let's grab our swamp. Oh no, Tome Blast. We might get Tome Blast out here. Yeah. Whew, tough beats. Yeah, I feel like if we could untap and Snarl Song, we could probably get ourselves back in it. That was pretty close. So, like looking back on that game, maybe it would have been better to just play out the Sloth instead of holding up counters. Maybe just kind of be proactive. I mean, they could really get us there with one of the arcane spells, but maybe we just jam it. Yeah, opening hand looks sweet. Got Potioner's Trove to fix stuff. We probably dance here. Okay, they're going to pursue the past. is a good one. Yeah, I would take the Abrade. We do need more land, but we've got Trove coming. We already have green sources. Let's go with the removal. Now we can get Sanar going. Ooh, Hardened Academic is pretty sweet. It's a nice rare. A Sloth is a good answer to that. Do we want to go Sanar? If we go Sanar, we can't also Abrade. But we can start getting closer to Snarl Song, I think. So we'll like take another hit in the air, but I think we're fine with that. Yeah, I mean, Sloth is a really great wall, and maybe that's what we're supposed to do. I kind of like the Sanar play, though. I think we just want to get this going. They might just take a turn off to burn Sanar. No attacks, interesting. Alright, they are going big with Excavator. We've got our Studious First-Year. So we can't do that and also... Actually, I guess if we ramp, then that'll give us a treasure. So I think that's probably the plan. We are going to take a little bit of damage here. Alright, so let's ramp. We do have Molten Note. We could kill something. And maybe we're supposed to, but I'm just going to ramp. Okay, what do we need? We've got green, white, blue. Definitely want red. Okay, Sanar can do his thing. Okay, so I guess we still have access to Abrade. We could also just gain life if we'd rather do that. I think we want to do that because we want to try to Snarl Song. So let's just gain the life. Alright, entering beatdown phase. Okay, so much for Sanar. But, like, honestly, he did his thing. Now we've got 6 for Snarl Song. We can gain a bunch of life. Ooh, another Potioner's Trove. Okay. We could try to get fancy and play the Potioner's Trove and then, like, play like Sloth, but I think we just want a Snarl Song. Alright, so red, white, blue, green, black. And now we still have to deal with that Hardened Academic, but we've got our Abrade and Molten Note. And I feel a lot better with a nice pack of 5/5s just hanging out, keeping it real. Okay, Carol is a good one. Wow, he is going deep on the Graveyard Recursion. Alright, Ajani's Response was a perfect draw. So we can Ajani's Response and then also get rid of Cure-All at the same time. We could also play Potioner's Trove before playing Response and then gain 2 life. Is that better? Well, I think Cure-All's going to do his thing. Because because they're going to probably do this to be able to activate Cure All again. So I think we probably do want to kill Cure All. All right, I'm just going to Ajani's Response, the Academic, and then I think just Abrade Cure All right now. Or I guess we could Abrade Cure All if, like, they do the thing. Because it is a sorcery. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to get rid of Cure All now. Never mind. And then let's just gain some life. And then just hang out. Woo, man, they are just got haymakers left and right. All right, end of the hunt feels pretty good. We can Potioner's Trove first. And then end of the hunt. Let's see, is it exile? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So no discard nonsense. Gain a little bit of life back. Try to stabilize, and let's see if we can ride this game out. They've got haymaker after haymaker though, wow. Okay, Tackle Artist is a good one. Ooh, Interceptor. Luckily we can still block the Excavator. Now I think we probably just want to Molten Note this Excavator before they can do more nonsense. They could make this an X4. Could also kill the Tackle Artist. I think the Excavator just, it's a lot of nice value. So maybe let's just Molten Note. Can we do enough? Yes, I think we can. Molten Note and for X is 3. Gain a little bit of life. And set up for our Transcendent. And again, I think we're just hanging out. They can tap something down with our Interceptor. Ooh, that's no fun. Losing a Trove. All right, we're I guess still another turn away from the Archaic. All right, we'll trade with the Tackle Artist. Try to keep up the life total. Yeah, that works. All right, so now we can just Pestbrood Sloth and play a Field of Strife. And now I think we can get in safely with this 5/5, finally. Whew! That was a spicy one. It definitely put on a lot of pressure. All right, 5-1. All right, opening hand looks sweet. We've got Studious First-Year and Trove and Snarl Song. I mean, what kind of magic Christmas land do you want more than that? Okay, Aziza. Aziza is cool. Let's get our Fields of Strife going. We just want to ramp as much as possible. If Studious First-Year lives, we'll ramp it. Okay, never mind. Now we can just Trove. I think we want to Trove over Strifeknight. We're not really a beatdown deck. We just want to get our Snarl Song going. And that's one turn closer. Okay, that's a nice attacker. We can take a turn off here to grapple with death. Unfortunately, we can't gain the life, but that's okay. Or the extra life off the Trove. Just keep our life total high. The next turn we have, let's see, green, blue. Oh man, not the Abrade. Okay, so now we will beat down. God, do we even beat down? Do we just like pitch a land? I kind of want to pitch a land here. I mean, we do eventually want 7 mana, so let's see, black, blue, white, red. Yeah, okay, let's just beat down, I guess. Had to think about it for a minute there. We'd probably draw another land and, you know, whatever, but this is fine. Okay, Historian is cool. I haven't actually played with Historian yet. It seems fun. Alright, so now I think man, we can still just beat down here, though. Like, I'm like an aggro player at heart. I just want to beat down. I mean, we can get more cards. Whatever, I'm beating down. I think it's fine. Okay, red, black, blue, white, and green. I don't really trust the auto tapper to do it right. Been burned on that before. Now we have some nice pressure. Yeah, Snarl Song really does just kind of like outclass a lot of spells. They could still have some bombs, so too early to tell. Ooh, it's a nice kind of little swing there. Hit us for 5, get rid of a 5/5. I mean, we're pushing 9. I think we still beat down. If they give me the opening, I probably will just take it. Oh, you know what? I guess we could start surveilling. Could have done upkeep stop. Alright, so let's surveil. Potioner's Trove is fun, but we don't need it right now. I think we do want to stop on upkeep and do it again. Sloth I will take. So I guess they hold him back. All right, so now we're kind of done attacking for a little bit. Do we still want to surveil? I think we probably do, because we can surveil. Let's see, that's 5 mana. We'll still have 4 for Sloth. Yeah, I think we can surveil. Don't need another Trove. Starting to rebuild here. So yeah, maybe attacking the Strifeknight was wrong. Just, yeah. We got him pretty low. It's a nice combo with those Historians. They hit us for 6 in the air? Yikes. No attacks. Okay. I mean, I'm very happy they didn't attack. Mockery is good. Do I want to surveil again? Yeah, I think so. That is also a nice one. They've got board presence is the problem. And they can start making 2/2s. Well, I suppose we can kill their Excavator. He can start pinging us with his Rebel Rouser, though. I mean, this is a nice one to have, to be honest. Just... we can't do that and hold it up, though, so maybe we'd let that one go. We could counter their Tome Blast, I suppose. I think we want proactive stuff, though. So I'm just gonna bin it. Okay, Studious First-Year does work. Oh. Oh, you know what? We're not going to get to Rampant Growth here because I do want to kill this thing right now. So I guess they can Tome Blast our Studious First-Year. I think we're okay, though, on the land. We don't really need it. Yeah, we want to kill this Excavator. We could also kill a Historian. But, like, our Sloth is holding back the Historian, at least for now. Suppose we could push and see what they do. Yeah, actually, let's just kill the Excavator here. That we will leave on top. And now if we double swing, both are lethal. Happy to trade with a Historian now, I think. Yeah, Interceptor blocks there, and they double block with an Owlin Historian. That makes sense. They couldn't resist the Tome Blast. I don't blame them. It's fine. Alright, now we can push. I suppose we will have some extra mana here, so we might as well play this first. I think this will tap correctly. I guess, yeah, let's tap it out. White, black, green, and blue. Okay. Nice little draw 5, discard 2. Feels pretty good. All right. Do we want an untapped land for any reason? I guess we have a couple tappers already, so we might as well. Can lose this and the Paradox Gardens. Nice little free attack. Ooh. They got a trick. I think we want to kill the Historian there. Let's do a stop on upkeep. Don't need Fields of Strife. Do we want to surveil again? I don't think so. I think let's just draw. That will do it. All right, Molten Note for 2. And that should be the end of it. All right. 6-1, final boss. Yeah, we got a Potioner's Trove. I am super in for this hand. Okay, double Paradox Gardens looks good. Suppose we could have held up Brush Off there, but I just want to get our tap lands in. Little ramping here and there. Okay, they got a Rebel Rouser. Setting up a Tome Blast. Ooh, that's a nice one off the top. All right, we can use this to go and get Mountain. And get our Strifeknight going. And now we can, I guess, start hand filtering a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we want everything though. So I think, do we want to just Lorecaster? I suppose we don't have anything for Lorecaster to get back yet. They are at least 3 colors, so maybe we hold on to the Brush Off. What do we pitch here? I could see pitching Dance. Although we're very close to casting it. Like, we could use Dance and then play Lorecaster to get back Dance. Otherwise, we pitch maybe the Brush Off. It gives us a play for next turn, so I think I'm okay with it. All right, let's pitch the Dance. Or we just have Snarl Song. So red, let's see, blue, green, white, red. Yeah, okay, we're Snarl Songing. That feels a lot better. They could have Spell Pierce here, which would be awkward. Now we can use Lorecaster to get back Snarl Song. Oh man, that's gonna be feeling good. Stress Dream is a good one. Ooh, and our Transcendent. Yeah, let's just get back Snarl Song. Alright, I guess we push first. Just in case they decide to block the 5/5, we can sneak in a little bit of damage. I assume they just block the 2/2 here. But you never know. Could be afraid of blocking it. That'd be kind of sweet. Ooh, 2 free damage. Gotta love that. I really like having like one Lorecaster in these kinds of decks. Especially if you don't get like the equations to get spells back. Oh, I guess they're just 2-color. For some reason I thought they had like a forest. But yeah, they're definitely just straight Prismari. Splatter technique. Oh man. God, they can cast it too. That's wild. I guess I could see him doing it. I mean, 4 cards is pretty sweet, but they might just be dead. Yeah, 4 cards, I don't blame him, is pretty sweet. I think we'd probably just hold up Brush Off in case they have some sort of crazy way of blowing up the board. In the hunt, I can't quite kill them. So maybe we save that. So I think we hold up Brush Off at least for 2 blue. We could Studious First-Year and go and find a land. Although then we would have only 3 mana left over. You know, I think I'm just going to end the hunt and push extra damage here, and then just hold up a full counter. It's a little wild, but... This is a pretty good lockout, though, I think, potentially. So they have 7 or 8 mana, I suppose. Rubble, Rouser, do we care? I don't think we care about the first one. That one we will counter. And that should do it. Woo! All right. 7-1 trophy. Feels good. I guess, yeah, the only deck we lost to was a mirror match. And maybe if we were more aggressive with our Sloth, we could have won that. All right. There are the sweet prizes. And, yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this kind of content, put it in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one.